suddenly asked his mom an innocent question. "Why is your belly getting bigger, Mom?" It sounded simple, but it touched a secret Tieu Nu still hadn't found the courage to share. The little boy fell silent for a moment, then began talking with excitement about the day his baby sibling would be born, how he would hold the baby play together and sing lullabies to help them sleep. Each word from her son felt like tiny pins pressing into her heart, making her eyes glisten. In the golden glow of sunset, smiles and tears blended into one. But what Dewey didn't know was that moment marked the beginning of a whole new chapter in their lives. Would it be happiness or the start of an unexpected change? Don't forget to like and subscribe to follow the next part where love and longing intertwine. Late in the afternoon, the golden sunlight was fading across the schoolyard. The sound of children laughing filled the air, mixed with the breeze rustling through the crepe myrtle trees, shedding their purple blossoms. Tieu Nu stood at the gate and waved. Dewey ran out of class, his backpack bouncing behind him, his bright smile glowing like the last bit of sunlight. "Mom," he shouted, running straight into her arms. Tieu Nu bent down, holding him close, brushing the sweat from his hair. "Good boy. Did you have fun at school today?" "Yes, the teacher let us draw pictures." Dewey beamed, his eyes sparkling. She smiled and led him to the small playground beside the school. Slides, swings, and merry-go-rounds swayed gently under the sun. The sound of laughter echoed everywhere, mixed with the soft patter of little feet on the ground. Tieu Nu sat on a wooden bench. Her belly was already showing beneath a cream maternity dress. Watching Dewey climb up the balance beam, she felt a mix of joy and tenderness rising in her chest. The boy ran back to her, holding a tiny flower. "Mom, this is for you." She took it with a smile. "It's beautiful." "Thank you, sweetheart." Dai looked at her for a moment, then suddenly pointed at her belly. "Mom, your tummy's so big. Did you eat too much?" Tieu Nu laughed, her eyes softening. She knelt to his level and held his little hand. "No, honey. There's a baby in Mommy's tummy." A baby. Dewey's eyes widened. The baby's still very small, but one day your little sibling will come out and play with you." He thought for a bit, then tilted his head. "Can the baby play on the swing too? I'll push so it goes super high." Tieu Nu laughed, tears glistening in her eyes. "One day, yes. But for now, the baby's too tiny. Mommy needs to take care of it so it can grow." Dewey leaned closer and pressed his ear against her belly. "I don't hear the baby saying anything. She can't talk yet." Tieu Nu smiled, stroking his hair. "But she can hear you." Dai giggled, pressing his cheek gently against her belly. "Hi, baby. It's me, your big brother Dai. I'll be good so Mom doesn't get tired. Okay." Tieu Nu bit her lip to hold back tears. She looked at her son, still so innocent, unaware of life's complexities, yet already full of love. The sun dipped low, bathing the playground in golden light. Dewey held his mother's hand and tugged gently. "Mom, when the baby comes, I'll take her on the slide. Okay?" "Yes, sweetheart. I promise," she said softly, her voice trembling but warm. As they walked home, under the line of trees, their shadows stretched long across the ground. The evening breeze carried the scent of earth and milk flowers like a quiet whisper. Life goes on, even when longing never truly fades. As evening settled and the sunset cast a soft honey glow across the small yard in front of the house, almond leaves drifted down gently, their touch on the ground as quiet as a breath. Tieu Nu and nu-Duy reached the gate, the sound of his little sandals tapping on the brick path, while the faint smell of wood smoke from a nearby kitchen filled the air warm and comforting. She set the basket of vegetables on the step and turned to see her son taking off his shoes. "Be careful, it's slippery," she reminded him. "Yes," Mom Nu-Duy answered brightly and ran into the yard. Tieu Nu sat down on the porch, her hand resting on her belly, feeling the tiny life moving inside. The sunset reflected on her face, tired but peaceful, carrying a quiet smile after so many lonely days. Dewey noticed and walked closer, curiosity shining in his eyes. She bit her lip, tears gathering. Placing a hand on his head, she gently stroked his hair, her heart filled with love and guilt. "Thank you, sweetheart. Your little sibling will be so happy to have a brother like you." The evening breeze stirred the flower pots by the porch. Everything felt simple, yet strangely warm, as if, for that moment, the whole world belonged only to the two of them. After a while, Di looked up seriously. "Mom, when the baby's born, can I hold them?" "Not yet, honey. The baby will be too small at first. But when they grow a little, I'll let you hold them, okay? I promise I won't make the baby cry. You'll be such a good big brother," she whispered, her voice trembling with emotion. The sun slowly disappeared behind the row of beetle palms, its last rays coloring Tieu Nu's shoulders in gold. She watched her son playing in the yard, her heart full of love and a touch of sadness. That little boy, so innocent and bright, didn't know that his every smile was the only thing keeping his mother strong through all the days of waiting. Nu-Duy sat right beside his mom, his big round eyes fixed on her belly, as if he were studying some mysterious secret. "Mom, is the baby sleeping in there?" he asked. Tieu Nu smiled and nodded. "Yes, the baby's sleeping and growing a little more every day." Nu-Duy rested his chin on his hands, picturing it all in his mind. A tiny baby lying in a small crib surrounded by stuffed animals, little hands moving, lips curling into a soft smile. He blinked, then turned to her with excitement. "When the baby's born, can I hold them?" "Mom, I'll put the baby in the crib and sit next to watch while they sleep." Tieu Nu smiled, her voice warm like the late afternoon sun. "You'll be such a sweet big brother. The baby's going to love that. I'll play with the baby too. When they learn to crawl, I'll put toys around the crib so they can see them. I'll make them laugh all the time," Nu-Duy said proudly, as if making a promise that truly mattered. He lowered his head, fingers intertwined, and continued describing his little world. "The baby's crib will be white with wind chimes that go ding ding. Every morning, I'll wake up first and check if the baby's awake. If they cry, I'll hush them. I'll say, 'Shh, it's okay. Go back to sleep, just like you did for me when I was little.'" Tieu Nu tilted her head slightly, her eyes soft with love as she looked at her son. In his innocent voice, she saw a world untouched by worry or loss, only pure love and the gentlest kind of care. Nu-Duy kept imagining waving his hands in the air as he spoke, eyes sparkling. "I'll teach the baby to talk, Mom. I'll say, 'Dad, Mom,' and Nu-Duy. And when the baby learns to walk, I'll hold their hand and take them outside to play. I'll push them on the swing and we'll play tag together. He paused for a moment, glanced at her belly, and whispered softly, "Hi, baby. It's me, Duy. I'll play with you every day. I'll help Mom take care of you. So don't make her tired, okay?" Tieu Nu's throat tightened. She placed a gentle hand on his hair and whispered, her voice trembling, "Thank you, sweetheart. I know the baby will be so happy to have a brother like you." The evening breeze drifted through the porch, carrying the scent of the earth after a long, warm day. Under the soft yellow light, Tieu Nu looked at Duy, resting his head on her shoulder, and smiled. Amid the quiet waiting, she realized peace was already growing inside both of their hearts.